So before we get started with the video, I just want to go ahead and say that I officially have a creator code now. So if you all do want to support me, just go over to the item shop, press support a creator down in the bottom right, and then type in my code. My code will be on the screen now. It is spelled myfii, and then go ahead and just press accept, and you will see a little green check mark pop up, and then you will see the top right. It should look like this. And yeah, with that out of the way, let's just go ahead and get right into the video. Alright, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys 3 secret shotgun accuracy tips that everyone needs to know. Now, before we actually get started with the video, I just want to go ahead and say that if you guys are new around here, make sure you do go ahead and subscribe, as we are on the road to 4K. I cannot thank you guys enough for all the support lately. And yeah, with that out of the way, let's just go ahead and get right into the video. So to start us off with tip number 1, tip number 1 is going to be right hand peeking. I know some people refer to it as left hand peeking, but I don't really understand why they would call it left hand peeking, because you're peeking over your right shoulder. So pretty much some people know what this is, but a majority of people actually don't know what this is. So what this is it is where instead of challenging a gunfight from the left side of your character model, you challenge all shotgun fights from the right hand of your character model. Because if you guys didn't know, whenever you challenge someone from the right side or from over your right shoulder, and you are peeking around, say, a wall or a window or anything, only about 10% of your body can actually be seen, but you can see 100% of them. Now say if you peek them from the left side, about 75 to about 85% of your body can be seen, and then you can fully see them. So what you want to do, or how this is going to help you, is that this is going to enable you to be less of a hittable target while you are fully able to hit them. An example will be on the screen now. So pretty much, as you can see, whenever you go to peek around a corner, less of your body is seen from the right side, whereas the left side, almost the entirety of your body is seen. So that is tip number 1. A lot of people actually don't know about that. I see a lot of people challenging me. I see a lot of my friends challenging other people from the left side, when all you really have to do is just kind of work your movement around and force them to challenge you from a left side while you're challenging them from a right side. It's extremely viable. You see people do it all the time. All it takes is a little bit of practice and getting used to pretty much just force the enemy to play on your terms and force them to challenge you while you are right hand peeking them. Now, getting into tip number 2. Tip number 2 is actually going to be something that a lot of you guys actually don't know, and this is walking around naturally with your crosshairs pointed at head level. Now you may think, oh, I walk around with my crosshairs already, you know, pointed at head level, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people actually run around slightly looking down. What this does is that this gives you a wider view of your environment, and it gets so natural that you don't think about it. When in reality, if you were to be running naturally, and then you were to immediately shoot your shotgun shot and there was an enemy standing in front of you, a lot of the times you only hit about their stomach to their upper chest. That's not a headshot. What you want to do is that you want to naturally get used to running around at head level. At first it feels really weird and it feels super unnatural, and you're probably not going to like it, but once you get used to it, once you start running around at head level, headshots become super easy. And because this is a shotgun accuracy tip video, what this does is that this enables you to pull off those quick one pumps. You don't even have to think about it. You don't even have to aim down sights. And this is kind of like a little extra tip tied into tip number 2, and that is going to be to don't aim down sights. Pretty much, if you get used to running around at head level, you never really have to aim down sights, because as soon as you see an enemy, or you know, you're running circles around an enemy, forcing them to play on your terms, you're always just going to naturally be able to pump them in the head without even having to aim down sights. And not aiming down sights pretty much just allows you to just freely move, freely build, without ever having to focus and kind of stop your natural flow of your movement or of the fight that you're currently in, and you're just able to just get off those quick one pumps, no aiming down sight. If you watch a lot of pros, whenever they're playing public matches or whenever they're even scrimming, they really don't ever aim down sights whenever they go to take a shotgun shot, because they're naturally running at head level and they really don't need to aim in and actually aim at the head because they're already at head level. Now, getting into the final tip, or tip number 3. this is going to be to play Team Rumble. And I know that sounds super weird. Why would you play Team Rumble? And that's just because nothing beats practicing. With Team Rumble, you're able to get a really good loadout because it just recently got buffed. So getting shotguns, getting a purple shotgun or a gold shotgun is super easy because they spawn everywhere now. And just being able to practice even while dying over and over again is the best way to get better at this. In a normal game of a solo or duo or even a squads, you only have so many kills. Like, you're only going to be in so many gunfights. But in Team Rumble, you're in gunfights 24/7. It literally crams 40 people, 20 on your team and 20 on the other team, into a small circle where there is respawn. You don't lose any of your loot. You don't lose anything. All you lose is just your shield. You don't lose any of your mats. You are able to just be in constant gunfights one after another, and you are able to get in a ton of practice. This is how my shotgun shot went from being absolutely terrible to not bad. It's actually pretty good. I get a lot of one pumps after just using these 3 simple tips, and especially Team Rumble. Team Rumble is the big one. Nothing beats practicing, and you're not going to be able to get anywhere near the amount of practice in a regular game mode versus Team Rumble. And that's just because you can respawn and you keep going until you hit 150 kills, or until a team hits 150 kills. And yes, that was just recently buffed. It used to be 100, now it's 150, so games last even longer. The circle moves in a little bit faster, so the games get started quicker, and loot has been improved, so getting a really good shotgun, getting a purple or gold shotgun right off the bat is super easy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tip video. Hope this did help you guys out. If it did, feel free to leave a like, leave me a comment. If you want to, you guys can go follow my Twitter. It will be on the screen now. Pretty much I just post just random tweets if you just want to know what's going through my head, or I also just post like Fortnite related stuff, and I just kind of give my opinion over there. And if you guys do want to support me even further, you guys can use my creator code in the item shop as just like, you know, an extra thing of support. And if you guys do tweet me using my code, I will give you guys a follow back. And yeah, with that out of the way, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.